Trafalgar Law, as he's known at the beginning, when they find him, the Surgeon of Death, captain of the Heart Pirates. He's also their doctor, their swordsman. Man, he does everything for his crew. Essentially, Trafalgar Laws is a one man show for his crew. However, and he was like, when he was at Saboady, he was like, gotta come here to get to the, um, next half of the Grand Line, but let's try to get a slave. He got John Bart, who was a slave, but then, he joined Law's crew because Law was cool like that. Um, and also, he has Devil Fruit, and he was actually the most powerful one. Like, he could have probably beat Luffy and Kid. At that point in the time, I got Trophy Strength at 85% with 91% speed. This guy puts people in a room, so he uses a move called Room, and when he does that, it confines you to a space, and in that space, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can, amputate you and put your head here and here. He can like cut, all kind of shit in half. Um, he can use tact and like I said, like attach you to something else, like cut your head off and attach it to like a pole or a cannon or some shit like that. And then shock, radio knife. He has that move. He has shambles, where he can move shit around, like he can switch his position with something else. Um, Durability is a 78%, within endurance of 85%. Um, I'm just talking about him like this because he um he's favorite in the community. I know that. 87% in intelligence. Um, Experience is 81%. Close skills is 77%, with the range skills of 89%. Recoups at 85, and his hacks are at 87%, with overall power score at 84.5%. For Trafalgar Law, and yeah, he can remove hearts too. Heart pirates. He's a doctor. He has the op fruit, performance operations in like a grand way. Really, you know, he uses his dough fruit pretty well, and he's like a really good guy. You know, he does a lot. People like some people sleep on him, but he's not something. You know, he had like a lower bounty than some of the people. Like he was only 222 million, but he was the most powerful guy. Out of all 11 supernovas, yes. But stay cool, corner on the corner.